It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets. And it's coming up next.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop him. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Get in the end zone.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll have a Jets first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
Waste of time. Like watching tape.
Second down and 8.
Want some offense? Let's go. Light him up, hero.
The change movement.
Another run here with Paul. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Keep going.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Not like we can freeze this defense.
Rodgers. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, now, let's get in that end zone.
Points at the end of this drive.
From the gun, Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down.
Come on, guys. What's going on? Spread the ball on this drive. Keep it going.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On fourth down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Robert Woods back to return for the Texans. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
No score, defense out there, boys.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. Now, a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Quick slap into the hands of Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Rodgers going up top again. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after.
This is it.
His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Let him get past you. Big hit. In your lanes, boys.
Here we go now. Here we go.
Go get it.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Pass into the hands of Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Here's Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
No points on this drive.
Some no score, deep. No defense, one stop.
The pressure on him, defense.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Nixon. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
This could be it.
Take that. Thank you.
It's time. Take that. Thank you. You win it. All right.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep it up. You know it, baby. You know it all day long. Good field position.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Time to shine, fellas.
Light him up here, oh.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Right there to Wilson, he's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9.
Defense is asleep. Go, go, go.
On the give, it's home. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Defense is asleep.
Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Can't move the ball in our defense.
Now Mixon, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
They're going to run the defense.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Defense, one stop.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throw to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud digs on the reception. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down, he starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Hall, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
My jersey. Keep it together, offense. Keep it together. This is your game to win.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Defense, tear it up!
Rodgers now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, Rodgers. open man inside. He's got it. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
First and 10.
Like a steamroller, baby.
They give to Hall. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Yeah, make him jump offside, yeah.
Right here, right now. Let's control the pitch.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way back inside the 5.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one caught just past the pylon. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
I can't look.
We need these points. This is a gimme.
Extra point try now for Zerline.
Stay focused.
He's got it. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead.
Here we go now. Here we go. Think about returning the football. Get down there and make a big hit.
Tough one, boys.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10.
No score, Pete. Stop, big stop. Don't let him catch the ball, defense.
On the give, this is Mixon. He'll get this ahead for about 3. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down.
Back down on the board. Wait,
Let's go, Steve. Shut him down, D. Shut him down.
Second and 7.
No score zone.
Right now, D, let's shut him down. Shut him down. Get the football.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Now, Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Now keep it together, defense.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We got this.
From the gun, here's Stroud. They're called in at the 2.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Third and goal. Stroud going to set up the throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Texans.
This team plays better than this defense.
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. In it to win it. Oh, baby, you know the owner's happy with that one. That's how it's done. Take that.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
No time to fix some more.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest. Make the work for it.
Yeah, keep it going. Take it to him.
Time, guys. Let's get out of here with it.
Rodgers on 1st down. That one caught by Adams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. I got it to where?
Big play here, boys. Big play. Let's go. Let's make something happen. Come on. Come on, guys.
Not like you can freeze the defense. You gotta make a play here.
Keep it going. Take it to him.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Hits that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to have a 1st down and get into field goal range here at the 29. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called.
Come on, baby.
Turn it up, fellas. Turn it up. You're in the game. This is it.
On comes Greg Sherlock to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Sherlock's kick is good. And the Jets going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Move in here, guys. Shut him down.
Right here, right now, D.
Tighten up.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. We got an excellent 1st half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He threw a 1st quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the 2nd quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8.
In them deep.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Like watching paint.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A run here with Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight. Way to blow it. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans cut the lead to 3, 24-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The throw is Rodgers. Now he'll run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision, he gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Get some yards, boys! Here we go!
Rodgers keeping it himself.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Believe in you,
Go defense, 1 stop.
It's a no-score deep. Hands up, slipper.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Go defense, 1 stop.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Texans getting all set to punt.
Everything you got!
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Spread the ball on this drive.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Keep it moving.
From the gun, Rodgers. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. He's going to run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's make some good plays today.
On the run, here's Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Let's show them what we made of offense. Yeah.
Here's Rodgers. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Sirline is out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
No score zone right here. No score zone. Defense. Let's go defense. Make us proud.
On play action. Stroud.
Interception.
And this one is intercepted. It's TJ Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Defensive line is
Keep
like
it
a
rolling, fellas.
Unstoppable.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 30. Gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rodgers to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Up here with the W offense.
A run here with Paul. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Another run here with Paul. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Keep it going.
Get out of here with the W.
Now Rodgers. And he's got another one. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, New York. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Get to that press. You can do it.
3 points are huge.
Now Zerline for the extra point.
Go get that field goal.
It's up and through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Right through the uprights. Right through the uprights.
Right down the middle.
You got it. We got it. Enemy. When it put it through the uprights.
Drafting a touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Let's show them what we're made of, D.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They go down and it's an incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Second down throw for Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Shut him down, D. Shut him.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Guys, what are you doing?
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the option, they give it to Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
I believe in you, Diggs. I believe in you.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Yeah, Stroud. Taking off, and he's into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Thank
Thank you. All right. Just another day at the office.
In it to win it.
Are in it to win it.
Where that came from?
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
I believe in you, offense.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Over the middle, it's the tight end Conklin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Making 2 of them.
On the give, it's Hall. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Can't keep up with our attack offense.
A tight end in motion now. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And then they work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Defense can't stop you.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. It'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
Let's make some good.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Showtime! Let's make some noise!
They don't want us to win.
Yeah, man, come on! Back forward, take it to him!
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Right here, right
a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest. It's all about the teamwork.
Rocket, be patient.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's pinned. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We need these points, guys. We need all of them.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead.
Kick.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here's Pierce for the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Way to make a play.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Shine, offense.
Go, baby.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Take that, thank you.
Oh, you know the owner's gonna be happy with that one.
Okay, let's control the trenches. Let's light them up, hero.
Out of the yard.
Gotta step it up.
Do it.
Way to blow it.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.